All right, hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to, or welcome back to Teabag Tactical for you guys who are actually watching me, which, you know, really not a whole lot, but I do this as a hobby. It just is what it is. I figure if I'm gaming anyway, I might as well stream it. So hopefully you guys had a pretty good Thanksgiving. I know that a lot of people were probably ignoring the whole advice on not having family members over. In which, for me, it's like, look, it's your life. Do what you want to do. Just be safe, and as long as you're not harming others. We'll just see what's going on here. So I've been playing on this PS5 since I got it on release day. Well, actually a day after release, and something like that. But it's a good platform. I know I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos where people were having issues, just with fans like making loud noises. Some of them were losing their or not displaying the game through any connection to any TV using a standard HDMI cable. But maybe I've been lucky. I haven't run into any of those issues. So yeah, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. At first, and just so you understand, prior to this, my only experience with Assassin's Creed was the very first one. Beating that game from start to finish entirely, and then I never went back to the series. I played some Black Flag just because I like the visuals, and I wanted to try it again. And it was good, but it wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't get very far. I probably spent maybe 3 hours in Black Flag, and then of course when Valhalla came out, I'm a huge fan of anything Viking lore, and so I picked it up, and I hated the first maybe probably the first 2 hours of it. I just couldn't get into it, and I thought the combat was really more of a button mashing approach. But I was completely wrong. It's a great fucking game. I mean, once I really dug into it and explored the combat, and just really trying to understand what the developers were doing. I mean, it's a great game. I mean, not only is it visually like stunning, but the gameplay, the way that you build your character, the way that you build, your settlement. I mean, it's a great game. And so I haven't gotten very far, but I've just kind of dabbled a little bit into New England, and it's been really good. I figured, with the PS5 just being released, there probably wasn't going to be a whole lot of games coming out, and so I wanted to pick up a game that was going to buy me some time. And so after exploring Sackboy, which I do have, that's also a great game if you want to just hop in for 20-30 minutes and hop out. That's a good game. But I specifically picked up the Assassin's Creed Valhalla because I figured that with this much exploration and my OCD with collecting everything in game, this is going to buy me some time really until some newer AAA titles come out. So, let's see here. I have been just really trying to collect everything, and before I start this mission, uh, I'm just gonna run around the city and try to collect some of this treasure. And I'll tell you what, I mean, the this character, I mean, he can pretty much climb and scale anything. I mean, there hasn't been much of anything that I've not been able to climb. And while you're in Norway in the first part of the game, I mean, you have some really great scenery, especially when looking at some of the like looking at the snow-covered mountains. I fought some kind of a legendary elk or legendary something. Could have been a deer. I think it was an elk, but early on in the game, I stumbled across him and I killed him. And the weird thing about this game is that when you come across like little notes like this, that's on doorways or wherever they may lie, you actually want to read them, at least for me. Whereas in most games, I'm like, okay, like this is great, and it's like these little side stories that adds to the game as a whole. But I typically don't read them unless I'm just really into the story. And so with this game, I can say that for myself, these little notes are worth reading just so you can feed a little more into the actual storyline. So gotta find the key. Typically it's pretty close by. I'll just keep flashing this until I see a key. It's the stable master.
Hello there.
Yeah. Let's just see what he's selling. Nope, same crap.
Leaving already? Shame. I must be on my way now.
Where's this key? See if there's a hint here. Some of the stuff I'm not, I can't seem to remember what they are, but we'll find out here. 30 meters, keep going, here we go. Arrows in this game are also really in abundance. So it's telling me it's down below. There we go. The hell, it's not letting me pick it up. Oh, you know why? It's like below. I gotta figure out how to get down in the tunnels. Thought I saw a symbol for a there. Let's keep going. No, no. Another way in. There we go. So I don't know if you guys watch that show Vikings, but I watched it. I watched it up to a certain season, and the main protagonist for that show was Ragnar Lothbrok, and it was a good show for a little bit there. I can't remember the actor's name, but it was good until he bailed ship, and I don't know if he bailed ship to star in that stupid World of Warcraft movie, but yeah, that was a good show. And I think watching that show kind of gave me a little bit of an understanding about some of the characters in this game. That's interesting. Gotta figure out how to get over there somehow. Okay. Let's go to these three. This one's 40 meters away. We'll go here. And I hesitated to stream this game just because single player games for me, I have a tendency to really try to focus in on the storyline and really take my time exploring, which makes for a fucking boring stream. It's just too consuming, and so like for me, I can sit there and I won't say anything. I'll just spend my time really playing the game and making sure that I don't miss out on anything. There is something down here that I don't know how to get to. go and attempt this since we're over here. I hear a lot of people complaining about Assassin's Creed bringing this back, where you chase the floating notes or floating whatever. But I didn't mind. I don't mind it so much. I mean, sometimes you can get really screwed up. Like, there you go. I should have grabbed it at the top there. Hopefully I still can. Nope. But either case, I mean, it wasn't bad.
Half the army's already in Tamworth, and we've now got help from the south. It's our lot to look after this place now.
I've had, you know, I've had worse. So a buddy of mine also picked up the PS5, and he ended up picking up COD, Black Ops, the Cold War, and then he also picked up Demon Souls, in which I wasn't really a fan of the Black Ops series. I do like the what the hell is it called? It's not Advanced Warfighter. Modern Warfare. I do like the Modern Warfare series. I don't care for the other ones. I think the gameplay is just a little bit slower, but he did not pick up Valhalla. He picked up Demon Souls instead, and from what I understand, it's a pretty fucking tough game. And again, I don't know. You know, some people might think that some people actually think that the gameplay is outdated, and although it was great, it was a great game for its time. It just doesn't live up to the current games, and I could see that.
Wanted to see the look on Burgred's face when we stormed his fortress. Now we'll just hear big tales, told by drunken heroes.
Yeah, all this stuff is like below the town. I gotta figure out how to get down there. As far as I'm concerned, there was only one entrance down there, and it came to a dead end, but come on, asshole. I don't know. The, you know, Christmas is coming up, so that's kind of exciting. Black Friday to me was, it was kind of weird. You know, I typically don't go out for Black Friday. Like, I'm not going to fight people to save a buck. That's for damn sure. But, you know, I found that you could find just as good of deals online without having to fight the crowd. And of course, you know, a lot of retailers did that, obviously, to offset and make sure that there was the least amount of contact as possible, just for shoppers. And yeah, there was a lot of good deals online anyway, in which, you know, I really screwed up because I was going to pick up a Segway from Amazon, in which I think it was the SS4 model, but I think it typically retails for $7.99, in which they had it for $4.99, which is a hell of a deal. But I stalled, and then by the time I went back to it, it was, you know, it was back up to like $800 or something. So I'm not gonna shell $800 for a electric scooter just to mess around with. It was actually gonna be a gift, but it is what it is. All right, where the fuck is this door? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to get down there. There's got to be another way down. Finally. Who the fuck are they screaming because I hit the door? Come on now. I need to scream just because I hit the door. Moving these little things can be tricky sometimes. I found that there's some places where you have to break boxes behind it in order to move it. And so shooting arrows, throwing torches, like, you know, just whatever you need to break the boxes behind it. That's a horrible throw. But, you know, at least I found the door. And as always, it was right in front of me the whole time. But, okay. That's it. Where's the other one? Somebody's taking an ass kicking. I can hear some there's some punches being thrown over there. Okay. So okay, something down here. Again, I gotta find a way down. There's like tons of tunnels here, or little. Give me something. There we go. These, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if anyone else is having a hard time connecting to Ubisoft, but I can't for the life of me connect to Ubisoft. I just keep getting this error message like reset your password, whatever. And I do it a million times, and I still I just cannot connect. In which I did want some of the free in-game stuff, but yeah, it just won't let me. Okay, so after this, the only treasure is the one that's inside the house that requires the key. And
I've heard all Danes are cursed with slow brains and
I gotta figure out how to get in there.
Care to prove me wrong?
Most men choose to be loud or stupid. Impressed that you manage both. I will take you on.
Flighting.
Brilliant.
And
Some flighting spirit. How about a wager?
Here,
Thank you.
let us begin.
I have sparred against champions and bested each one.
Oh, to beat such a bracket will surely be fun.
Ah, quick to bite back. Be careful, young Earth. You're a misfit, a half-wit, a foolish old grouse.
You're a weakling, a milksop, a catcher, a louse.
Brilliant. I'm the greatest of flighters, a master of verse.
it's like rap battles, man.
Your pride is appalling, and your rhyming is worse.
Got you there, young Earth. Ha! I'm impressed. You
These
are
are
as sharp as that
relatively
axe on your
easy.
belt.
I don't know if there's like wrong answers. But so far I've been lucky
You've earned it.
to just hit them like 1 for 1. Or 3 for 3, I should say. Okay, so get up there on this boat. Is that? There's something right there. I could go over there to get that. Well, I will go over there to get that. And look how like good everything looks in this game. The waves may not be very realistic, and you know nothing's gonna be nothing's gonna really imitate the way that water really moves, but I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. I mean, it just looks good. All right, so now we gotta find this key so that we can open that door. .466 meters away. Not gonna go for that right now. Just want to clean up this town before we move on. I spent so much time like just collecting everything in every town that I come across. Man, where the hell's the key? Usually when you flash your senses, you it'll show you like a key. Man, they're really not. They're making it hard, really hard to find. And the thing is, I bet it's just really fucking nearby. Like, watch, it's like in this house or something, you know? Let's read this note again. This I will sit and ponder. This motherfucker must be by the water somewhere. I don't know. I just think like if you're pondering a thought, for whatever reason, I think you're sitting by the water. And if anybody knows where the hell this key's at, just tell me in the chat so I don't have to like try to figure this shit out. I guess I could just Google it. Oh, so after visiting the stable master, I was able to acquire a skill set for my horse, which allows the mount to swim. That actually comes in pretty handy.
That song. You have spent some days in a longship.
Oh, many. See this salt-blasted hair? It took a pummeling over the years. All that seawater. Feels like hay now.
Better keep away from the horses, then.
You are very quick. And sturdy by the looks of you. But you are not from that Ragnarsson camp there in Repton. I would have recognized you.
I belong to another clan.
This must be him.
What are you doing away from yours?
I have been cast out. Too old, too frail. Dead weight, as they say. I will have to get used to watching the sights of war from afar now.
No shame in that. Not many of us can say they lived long enough to simply retire. You have earned it.
But have I? Or have I missed my chance? I thought I knew what lay ahead, but now that is foreign to me.
Embrace it. Sail the seas. Write your songs and bellow out in the winds. Sounds nice to me.
You are far too young to speak so wise. There is a bright future for you and your clan. I would like to add to it. Take this key. If you find yourself in
There's the damn key.
seek out my quarters near the docks.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta continue collecting, you know, the loot around in that area, and then you'll come across it. It's happened to me like several times now,
Honor me.
Call it a
especially when it comes to
gift
finding
from the old
keys.
guard to the new. Odin guide your way, young drinker.
All right, thanks, old man. Okay. Now that we have the key,
This old raider's home, if ever I am in Repton.
let me show you how the horse swims here. I did buy this pack, by the way. I just aesthetically, you know, I like the aesthetics, and so I picked it up. I didn't know it was actually gonna give me any kind of boost in in-game stats, but yeah.
be that old raider's place. He said he wanted me to have his things. This crate is filled with songs. Must have taken a long time to write them all out. I should return this crate to the old raider. Is that everything?
Come on, crate. The game's not without flaws. It does have like its moments where you're stuck on something. I've had to restart it several times because the character was like stuck in a corner or wedged between two boxes. And man, if you guys are, if anybody here, oh shit. Ooh, thought I lost it. How do I get it across? I don't think I can carry it while I'm swimming. Oh. I don't think the water over here was that deep. Better test it out first. There we go. Just to be safe, I'll go around. But yeah, going back to it, to what I was saying, if any of you guys are just getting into Twitch streaming, I can tell you that just from my experience, it's difficult to get viewers. And I've watched tons of videos on what to do. I mean, I don't even know why I want viewers. I would appreciate it. I think I just, it's just having a good conversation and dinking around with people in the community, while you're gaming, kind of getting other people's inputs. Because we're all gamers,
Trinkets you left behind.
when it's all said and done.
Ah, you've come back. Why are you wasting your time with me?
This crate has all of your written songs. This is not a gift I can accept or repay. You will want to revisit these someday. They should stay with you.
I had forgotten all about them. Something to work at on this new journey of mine.
You have only the setting sun to tell you when to stop.
And maybe not even then. That is twice you have earned my admiration. Please, tell me your name.
Eivor.
Eivor. If the gods will it, I will find my seat at Odin's table before you. And there I will speak of you so that when the time comes to claim your seat, they will greet you by name.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Okay, so that's that's everything. There you go. That is everything in town. So now, oh crap. We're gonna go and do the story mission. Half hour later. It's not bad. Half an hour exploring the town. So when I got on the PS5, I realized that the PlayStation Network gives you a completely different set of free games, which I was not aware. And one of them was God of War, in which I've played all of them except for the last one. I just never got around to it. I think unfortunately, because I'm tied up in Valhalla, I just don't want to pick up another game that was similar, and so that God of War is just gonna have to sit on the back burner.
Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together, thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One does
war.
not need to fight to be
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Ew, this kid looks like he's gonna get his ass kicked, but
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivar. Can he wield a sword?
I've had some training. I don't want to kill anyone. These men are my friends. My countrymen.
Relax, little
What?
king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father, too.
damn, Ivar's tough.
Mount up, Eivor.
He looks
It's a
tough.
long ride to Tamworth.
Fuck. Wait till you see my horse, guys. You thought your mount was cool.
Have to endure my brother. He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Should see my horse. Eyes are fucking glowing green, son.
Of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
What is
So in the game, you can actually turn certain gear on or off as far as the visuals go. So I turned off the shield and the helmet because the helmet makes it hard
You and Ivar seem to have brought
to,
the shine to hell.
relate to your character, and then the shield was just too fucking bright. It was like a just glowing green in your eyes, and I just had to turn it off.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. Not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands, a place called Thornburg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway, then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I'm honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one.
I just had to harass that guy.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Jailbird. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
In truth, Gilbert, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harold. My father gifted my birthright to Harold without my consent or knowledge, as easily as if he might hand over a barrel of meat. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
I wonder what happens if instead of going to the quest, I just take these guys with me to raid.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Ivar. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's war thane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your peace!
We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Would you settle for a Norse? We're not as gentle, but we're much better poets.
Norse, Dane, dog, you're all the same to me, all godless.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet, in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
We are being a little bit ungrateful if what he says is true.
We're taking Tamworth tonight!
Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Ivar and I will round up the men. Do you know your way around a batsman raft?
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. strong with that talk.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Stop that!
Rest from rattling skulls. Rattle these.
Who are you?
I'm with the Ragnarsons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Birgrid wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
I better save the
I'm
game
not yet
first.
ready.
Do what you must, but return quickly. Our men are ready to move.
Lord, light my way.
Looking for a worthy challenger. Let's make short work of this, Eivor. England is a big place.
Eivor. First one to Borgred gets to string him up by his dangly man-wattle, then jab him in his fat head.
Let's get through these walls first, Ivar.
I'm eager to see you fight, Eivor. Show us old wolves a thing or two.
How about a round of dice?
Yep, looks like that's it. All right.
There you are. Are we ready to march?
Yeah, we're ready.
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
What are we going to do about him?
Jailbird. Something wrong?
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.
I wouldn't trust this kid. The thing about going into battle is that it's really not that hard, and so I can just basically, you know, blindly run in there.
Slaughter the soldiers. Leave the king to me. Fill your way. Push forward.
I can break this thing. Oh.
Shields up! Raise!
Come on. Come on. Holy shit, is that my perk? The poison perk? I think so. I can't see shit. Let me help you out, bud. There you go. I can't see shit. Oh, you son of a bitch. Come on. Yeah, this is like never ending. Come on. I don't know if I get any experience points for killing these guys. Come on. Hope he died. I'll just get to the objective point here.
Finish! Can't hold out much longer. God is with me.
bleeding dunghill! Damn you! I'll kill you! Die! Too easy!
Yeah, shoulder. Must be a weak point or something.
Take you! Hold up a fight!
Okay, you see how they show that key over there? That makes it a hell of a lot easier. Come on, asshole. So that's kind of what I was talking about. It's not the most difficult game when it comes to combat. You know, I guess if you wanted it to be cool, you could like wait and just block and you know, do and counter and parry and stuff, but it's really not necessary. I mean, you can to be honest with you, button mash your way through it. Let's go climb this and synchronize here. I did also get a hold of the PS5 headset with the whatever sound pulsing technology that they're marketing, and it's a pretty good headset. I mean, it's not groundbreaking, not like the controller, I don't think, but it's okay. They kind of hurt my ears after wearing them for a little bit. Of course, that's just that could just be the user. Where's this tattoo? Damn, how do you get that? Oh, you gotta jump off this thing. There we go. No? The soundtrack is badass though. I'll tell you that. Oh, that starts it, and then it goes somewhere. Okay. Let's do that again. Where does it go? Okay. There you go. Oh, come on. Okay, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass. But we will get it. Because we have to. Oh, god damn it. Okay. So I wanted to trace it back that way just so I can have a better understanding. So we'll go ahead and try it again, but this time we will go to the right of the tree as opposed to the left. Wow, ain't that a bitch? It's way the fuck out there. Come on. What the fuck, retard? Come on. Ugh. That can't be it. I gotta come down. I just gotta jump off and go grab that rope. Alright, let's try that again. Come on. All right. Come on. Got it. Hell yeah. All right. You know, just a couple hundred tries. You'll get it. One, that's 167. We go to the 81 here. Show me. I don't have the patience to open doors, man. There seems to be a lot of games that are using this, you know, Assassin's Creed formula, in which, it's kind of weird because for me, it's like, you know, I'm already playing Valhalla and like Phoenix Rising. I just think that they shot themselves in the foot by not trying to be a little more creative in what they do with their game. You know, a game that was pretty good, that was open world as well, that allowed you to climb buildings and kind of scale it in the same manner, was Infamous, which was actually a really good game. I enjoyed it really because of the storyline. I tell you what, I would be super excited if they came out with a another Dead Space game. I thought that was a really good game. And then, of course, you know, with Battlefield 6 rumors, man, I can't wait for that. Battle 6 comes out. That's what I'll be doing. Battlefield to me was always a good game. You know, Bad Company 2 was really good. And, yep. Yeah, Bad Company 2 was good. You know, Battlefield 3, 4 was good. Hated 5, hated
Take 3
1.
men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find. I'll send for Chaelwolf. Tell him we found a throne.
Ah, that was a good scuffle, hmm? But I did notice we were short one Atheling. Where was the son of our king?
Jailbird was around. Maybe you missed him.
Your lies are just like you, Eivor. Big and bold.
Watch your tongue, Ivar.
Chronicle of payments made. Like a ledger. There's a symbol here. A clan emblematic. The brothers should see this.
Plot thickens.
Ivar, found a letter. There's a symbol here. Your men have any luck?
Nothing. You?
This. Do you know that symbol?
Tana's sigil. It seems she's been dealing with Burgred as well. The wretch.
She was the mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it, you're the new king.
That is not how it works. Not in Mercia.
You were one of Burgred's thanes. He must have some sense of where he'd be.
Burgred had his secret haunts, but he never told me of them. Kept me quite in the dark. For good reason, I suppose.
Tana is our only lead. We talk to her. Find out what she knows.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe than face her.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor, but his mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tana's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor, a word, if you would.
Go, I'll catch up.
I will join the brothers, Eivor. Meet us at Tana's.
A word without
My son
Sigurd?
told me what happened earlier, with Ivar pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be. By trial or by training.
He'll come around in time. Keep him from Ivar if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor.
That Dane merchant Tonna. She must know something about where Burgred's hiding.
Get out of my way.
Oh.
Okay, so that was pretty good, but that's kind of convenient. We'll just go there and get that, and then we will be on our way. Come on, horse. I've never abandoned my horse in the water. I wonder what happens.
Not going to end well.
Just keep your wits about you.
Calm, Ivar. Me and Eivor will take care of this.
I know.
Sigurd, is there a problem?
We'll go see Tonna. Just the two of us. Ivar and Ubba will wait here. Better if Tonna thinks we've come alone. The truth is, I don't think any of us can stop Ivar from cleaving her head open. It's all he was spewing the whole way over here.
Right. Shall we?
We'll return shortly.
A small fortune for whoever sent Tona to hell.
I'll hold you to that. From what I overheard in Repton, the brothers had an arrangement with Tonna. What happened?
She's a mercenary. Ubba used her for man and information. But that relationship soured now that Burgred is all but defeated. From what I heard, Tonna has hunger for two things. Soft silver and a stern hump. Neither of which earns you true loyalty.
If she can't be trusted, what use is she?
That is for us to find out. We may be able to satisfy her.
And if we can't?
Ivar did tell you to bring your axe.
And here they are, as expected.
If she takes a liking to you, keep talking.
She's more your type.
Sigurd, what brings you strolling into my camp this brisk day?
I suspect you already know.
Yes. The Embers on the air betray you. And yet, if you are here talking to me, King Burgred remains at large. And who are you, lovely dove? Want to perch your ass on my lap?
No thanks.
That's not why I'm here.
Where is King Burgred? That is what you want. And what makes you think I have the slightest idea?
That's a big girl.
We found letters, records of trade. The two of you have a history.
What can I say? The king pays well for my services. If only I could say the same for those two Ragnarsson clods.
You're dealing with me now, and I want to know what you know. Name your price.
Very well. I could use another cow. And you can cover the cost.
Damn. I don't use the money anyway, though.
When Ceolwulf is on the throne, do you think he'll be pleased to hear you stood in his way? That you doubted him at all? Settle for half that amount. And maybe Ceolwulf's first command won't be for your head on a platter.
You've got stones.
Out with it.
Bergred paid me to steer the Ragnarssons clear of two areas, Leitechestre and Temple Brochfort. It was a hefty amount. If I were you, that's where I'd look. And that is all I know. Not more, not less. We are done here.
Leicester and Templebroth Fort. Do you know these places?
I don't, but the brothers will. I'll bring this news to them. Don't stay around here too long. We've got a king to catch.
Gotta put on my hood.
No closer.
Turn around, Dane. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
How do I get in there? Maybe now is not the time. That's what's kind of hard to tell. It's like, is it something that I'll have access to later? I do have these sleepy darts. I wonder what happens if I go in here. Shit, don't attack me. Well, I guess I can just walk up there and take it. There's a key over here, which I'm sure I'll need. All right, so how do we approach this?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing, man. I'm out of here. I thought it was on him. I didn't see it was on his chair. Alright. I don't know what that key is for, but I got it.
Clever. Let's see what secrets you keep, Tona.
Shit. The guy right above me. Uh-oh. Get the hell out of there. Okay, so the only thing left is how do I get down here?
They've an attack on sight here. What do you see, Sunan?
Where the hell is the other? Okay. Yeah, it's all underground. I don't know how to get there. Alright, where is it at? It is down here. Damn, that's tough.
The guards here are vigilant.
I'd have to kill this guy. Kill that guy. Hurry the fuck up. Come on.
Take your last breath.
Come on. I had to go close that fucking door up there. Well, too late now. I guess I'm just gonna continue moving forward. Come on now. Oh, new ability. There we go. Raven distraction. That might actually be useful. Okay. Okay. And damn it. I don't want to risk going out. I'm just gonna go this way and I'll ride the horse back to these guys. Skills here. Yeah, you know, I don't even remember what direction I was going in, but I think I was going this way actually. Yes. Last chance healing. That's where I'm going. You know, there's a couple of games on the PS5 that I want to try. Well, let me explain that better. There's a couple of PS4 games that I want to try on the PS5. You know, and I don't know if the graphics are upgraded, but you know, everyone's like, yeah, everything, you know, it's running at 60 frames per second on the PS5. I don't have a way of testing that, you know, like on a PC, you can actually run different software, and even within some games to display your frames per second or from, you know, just, you know, there's no way of testing that on a console, at least not that I know of. Maybe I should look into that, seeing if there is a way of testing that on a console. Because I would be curious to see if, you know, PS4 games do run on a faster frame rate than they do on the PS4. All right, and that's it for me for the night, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and you know, we'll catch you guys next time.